expose what's happening here and expose the wasting of the fish.
The commercial fishery of Lake Winnipeg is a gillnet fishery. These fishers cannot selectively control what species are caught in their gill nets. Some fish are high-priced, some are low-priced, and some are unmarketable. On Lake Winnipeg, there are 3 quota species: walleye, whitefish, and sauger. Walleye is worth about 3 times as much as whitefish. Sauger is not common in the North Basin. For this reason, fishers have found incentive to market strictly walleye. Whitefish will be thrown away. Off-quota species or rough fish will be thrown away as well. This is considered bycatch. In this case, it describes any fish that are not walleye. Currently, this bycatch is being thrown away or bushed. Bycatch is widely recognized as one of the most serious environmental impacts of modern-day commercial fisheries.
My name is Gerald McKay. I was born in Grand Rapids. We're on Lake Winnipeg fishing. We have to expose what's happening here and expose the wasting of the fish. I mean, it's really sad that we have to throw all of this good fish away. They want us to take the fish into the shed at 60 cents a pound. And the fisherman can't do that because the fisherman has only a set amount of fish that he can catch. And of that fish, he's going to try and max it out to make sure that he only takes in pickerel. Otherwise, he's going to lose money. So the fisherman is only going to take in pickerel and throw the rest of the fish away. And so we are throwing it away. Like, I mean, there's no doubt about it. They're almost like in denial. They won't accept the fact that they're not managing the lake very well. And we're throwing away a lot of fish. We shouldn't be throwing any fish away. Well, they've known forever that this fish is being thrown away. They're just hoping nobody will talk about it. And people have gotten used to it. There's a whole generation of fishermen that throw fish away normally. It's normal for them to throw fish away, and that's not right. The thing with this project is that the whitefish are getting caught and they're being thrown on shore. We just want to make use of the whitefish that are being thrown away. If you throw them back in the water, they won't survive because their gills are so tender that once they're handled by humans, they're basically dead. So what happens is they end up on shore, so we want to keep them from ending up on shore and donating them to a worthwhile cause. And so somewhere along the way, I started thinking about Winnipeg Harvest. The least we can do is give Winnipeg Harvest the fish. Fishermen are prepared to give away the fish, and Winnipeg Harvest is prepared to take it.
Okay, I'm David Northcott, the Exec Director of Winnipeg Harvest, also the Vice President of the Manitoba Association of Food Banks. Our job is to respond to hungry families by taking surplus food and give to hungry families, by taking donated food, give it to hungry families, while we wait for change. What's normal, there's hungry families in Manitoba. It's normal that it's okay to have sort of low-income people in Manitoba, and yet it's normal to throw away fish. So we got to change the normal somehow. Yeah. And we're very, very interested in developing new relationships that allow us to redirect product that used to be thrown out. This whole fish issue is a huge opportunity to do several things. One, redirect the fish to families that truly are in need in this province, but it also gives us an opportunity to respect those that are catching it and provide some dollars for them for their time, but also develop new markets for the new fish that aren't being handled well at this point in time. So there's lots of potential here for us.
but somebody is stopping us, and I don't know if it's because of evil why they're stopping us, or I know it's not sustainability control, and why would they try and stop us? The government sets these unreal quotas, and fishermen are not stupid. They're just going to take in the highest priced fish, and then the government expects people to bring in the whitefish, which is unreasonable of them to even think that, and it's unreasonable for the fishermen to even think of bringing them in. So until there's changes, then this thing is going to be going on, and it's been going on for forever basically. Because they're saying all this stuff has to go on the quota, but if you start putting whitefish on the quota, then fishermen are going to start going bankrupt, because they're barely making it as it is with this pickerel. And I've heard of some of these big fishermen getting up to 200 boxes a week that they have to throw away. And when you come down to it, it's like if each fisherman on Lake Winnipeg threw away one box of fish a day, there's 800 fishermen. That's 800 boxes of fish being wasted, and that number is small. They throw way more than that. So there's got to be changes made. I mean, there's never been changes made at the government level, and they've got to start making changes and responding to what's happening here, because it's unrealistic to think that we're just going to catch straight pickerel, and so it's always going to be a problem until the government makes changes.
So the proposal that we've come up with the Grand Rapids Fishermen's Co-op and Winnipeg Harvest would see the Grand Rapids Co-ops prepared to supply Winnipeg Harvest with 15,000 pounds of fish a week that would otherwise would have been bushed during the spring and fall fishing seasons. Fishers will be paid 50% of the market value of the fish, around 40 cents a pound, and they will receive a tax receipt for the remaining balance from Winnipeg Harvest for the rest of the fish, as to not devalue the market value of the fish. This gives an opportunity to provide an inexpensive, cooperative, non-threatening opportunity to collect data surrounding these bushed fish. The way it'll work is the Grand Rapids Fishers Co-op will bring in the otherwise bush whitefish into their fish shed. The fish will follow the same quality control route as that it does when the fish that's going to market. So it will be inspected in the fisher's shed and packaged in ice properly. The amount of fish that is going to be brought into Winnipeg Harvest, we approximate about 15,000 pounds of fish a week. Over the spring and fall's fishing season, there's 14 weeks in total, so that gives us a total of 210,000 pounds of fish that we're able to inject into the Winnipeg Food Bank system. So the total estimated cost per year is around $95,000 a year. Over the 2-year pilot project, of course, it will double to $190,000. Funding, we've asked the provincial government to match our funding for half. So we're asking for $47,500 from the provincial government. And again, we'll match that amount through corporate, private, or foundation donations to the cause. This gives us the ability to inject 210,000 pounds of fresh, high-quality whitefish into the food bank system at a cost of 45 cents per pound. That's cheaper than bologna.
And so it doesn't make sense for him to do this, but it's more or less a charity thing. He's getting paid for his charity work is what it is. There's no extra money in it for him. It's not worth it to try and make money off of it, and it's not designed for him to try and make money off it. It's designed just to cover his costs. Well, we gotta smash that wall down, I guess. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we have to expose what's happening here and expose the wasting of the fish. I mean, it's really sad that we have to throw all of this good fish away. I'm not gonna give up.
No, me either. It's too important. We need the product here. There's just no question about it.
Yeah.
Like, we need the families. We've seen a 17% jump this past year from last year to this year in food bank use. They're always asking for healthier and more food. They're always asking for food that's good for them and their families. They're always asking for food that they're used to seeing too. People are used to fish, and sometimes you don't get enough of that. Oftentimes you don't get enough. It's really, really valued product.
It just bothered me that all of this fish is being wasted. Like it just bothers me that and that there's people going hungry. I mean, that's really sad that we have to let people go hungry rather than give them fish that is being thrown away. It just doesn't make sense to me, and I can't make sense out of it. You know, that we have to throw this fish away when there's people that are going hungry today.
48% are children. 48% of the people that eat at food banks are children.
I mean, there's kids going to bed hungry tonight, and we're throwing that fish away right there. That's not right.